they've turned out force again tonight. A couple buses were chartered, I believe. Several people were up on the charter bus. I think the school allowed a couple of the buses to be rented to come up, and you know, it's a great thing. We've commented time after time about the support, and here's another case of it. Everywhere you see there's purple, there you get a good shot of the crowd across the way there. And like Ed did mention, we've got a different perspective on tonight's game. We're from the end instead of the side, and gives you a chance to maybe see some passing lanes, which you haven't seen before.
A while ago here, Barry, a lady from Youngstown, obviously from Youngstown Boardman, came up to our position and asked me, where's the Boardman people? I can't get by the purple. Which is an indication of what we're looking at here, and a vocal Logan crowd it is.
You can hear the crowd, and there's a good crowd from Youngstown here also, but as Ed and I have also mentioned before in the past, we are very partial to these Logan Lady Chiefs and any sports from Logan. So, you know, sit back, and we hope we have an interesting telecast for you. We certainly are rooting for the Lady Chiefs to go on. We win tonight. We come back Friday night to play.
The winner of, got that right here somewhere, the Worcester
Ravenna, isn't it?
It would be the winner. We'll count that chicken when it hatches, but the Worcester Generals and the Cuyahoga Falls Lady Black Tigers, they will play the second game here tonight in the second semifinal game. There you see it. This is the regional final game, which we hope, of course, that will be Friday. It replayed, you see it on your screen there, Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m. if it's going to happen. And before that can happen, it's got to happen here tonight, Barry.
Well, we're just about ready for a tip-off. I think we'll get an announcement of the starting lineup.
Barry, I don't want to make you nervous and all, but we're standing right under the American flag, so when we have the national anthem, everybody's going to be looking directly at us. So try to straighten it up a little bit there.
Suck it in a little bit?
Suck it in a little bit.
I can say the same for you, but I won't, Ed.
We're going to have the introduction of the Youngstown Lady Spartans. Big cheer, overwhelming cheer for the Logan fans, from the Logan fans, for the Logan fans, the girls. And Barry, I'm looking at Logan girls on the sidelines right now. Boy, they appreciate it. You know, they really do. You can just kind of see they do. Logan will be the visitors tonight. They're in their away purple. Youngstown Boardman will be the white team. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups here. Didn't know what order they were going to do it. For Logan first, number 30, Katie Smith is introduced. She, by the way, is the only senior on the floor tonight for either team.
It's number 20, Chad Kraft.
Tami Hampshire, of course, starting. Logan going with the regular starting lineup. So far, we've got Tez Kraft, number 30, 20, Tez Kraft, 40, Tami Hampshire, number 13, Coop. That's a whole bunch of Coops you see from the audience. And finally, number 31, or 34, excuse me, freshman Shelly Cook. And that's the starting lineup for Logan. Starting lineup for Youngstown. We're going to call this team Boardman, Youngstown Boardman, Lady Spartans, number 25, Aimee Pirone, number 43, Sharon White, 5'10", junior. Starting at center, number 31, Liz Hauger, 5'10", junior. Starting at one guard, number 21, Kasey Fenton, 5'9", junior. And the other guard, number 11, Nadine Moschella. That's the daughter, I understand, of the coach for Youngstown Boardman, Rod Moschella. So there you have the introduction of the starting lineups. We're just about underway. The clock says 8 minutes. The clock is set for the game. We'll have the, I suppose, well, we're going to get this started or what? No. Kind of surprises me in a way. We're not going to have the national anthem, but the officials are on the sidelines. I think they're believing that we have the national anthem. Barry, I can't hear myself a whole lot here. This is a real loud place. And they bring both teams back off the floor. They are going to have time for the singing of the national anthem, at least playing. I'm not going to sing. You going to sing the rest this time, Barry?
I sang last time.
Now keep in mind where you're at, Barry. We'll just listen here to the national anthem.
There's our national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about ready for tip-off in tonight's game. The starting lineups are back on the floor, and we're just about ready for a big basketball game. They've all been big here the second part of the season. As Ralph Taylor mentioned before, this is the second season. We've won 4 games. We've got 4 games to go. Logan's lost 2 games on the year, and the Boardman Lady Spartans are undefeated. So we look for a real good, real close ball game tonight. So sit back and enjoy it, and we'll do our best to bring you the action.
Here we go. Logan controls the tip. Katie Smith to Melissa Cooper. We've seen that a lot. Barry, I think we talked about on the way up here. I think part of the key to this game is Logan get off to a good start. And that would have helped right there. But Katie Smith with the shot. Boardman on the attack. You know, they're coming right at us.
Looks like Boardman might have been in his zone defense that first possession we had. Logan being a man-to-man.
Nadine Moschella, Liz Hauger, working the ball around, trying to get the ball. Looks like they're trying to work the ball in for a shot. Nadine Moschella puts it up, no good. Boardman with the rebound.
They'll kick it back out and try to work for another shot.
Looks like they're going to play pretty deliberate, going to set up the shot. We watch this girl right here with the ball, number 11. A junior, Nadine Moschella. She got an excellent shot from the outside, Barry. She was putting it in for three-point range on a regular basis, but she didn't have any hands in her face.
Good block by Melissa Cooper on the break. Melissa's got a breakaway. Takes it to the hole. Scores! First 2 points of the ball game for the Lady Chiefs on a breakaway by Melissa Cooper. Youngstown coming back.
Got the lead right now. I know it's 2-0, but you know, it's a good thing to have the lead early in the game. Let's keep it. Youngstown on the attack now. Again, working the ball around.
Logan playing good, tough man-to-man defense. Good screen set outside.
Gets the ball inside.
Nice
inside,
play.
number 31, Liz Hauger for the first bucket for the Youngstown Boardman.
There's something we talked about on the way up, Ed. This might be the first time Logan's experienced a press to an extent this year. Youngstown's known to put pressure on the ball full court, but break the press real easy that first time.
We've seen a few teams put on a press temporarily, usually. It's going to be way short. I think that was partially blocked. Katie Smith on the shot. Boardman on the rebound. 25, that's Aimee Pirone. 11 looks like the playmaker there, Nadine Moschella. Again, she's the daughter of the coach for this Boardman team. Aimee Pirone, sophomore. Mentioned this earlier. Might tell you we got a traveling violation. Number 21, Kasey Fenton. Logan fans are real happy to see that turnover. Anytime we can get the ball without getting a shot off, without Boardman getting a shot, it's to our advantage, of course.
Good defense played so far by the Lady Chiefs. Ball across the timeline to Shelly Cook, and we'll set the offense and go for our second basket here.
We got a 2-2 game. Melissa Cooper hits, hits the backboard. Katie Smith on the rebound, up and in.
Good, strong move on the offensive boards by Katie Smith, and 4-0 in favor, 4-2 in favor of the Lady Chiefs.
I thought Coop's shot was going to go in, Barry. It looked like it had the range, but off the glass and off the iron. Katie with the rebound, a good offensive rebound to get it in. Boardman with the ball now, looking. Shelly Cook guarding Nadine Moschella and doing a good job at that. She's right on top of it. There we see the quick hands of...
Another steal.
Okay, Melissa Cooper stepped out of bounds. The official right there to see it, but good quick hands. Tell you, we didn't get the ball, but it sure helps. It makes them leery, makes them aware that, hey, we got hands in there, people. So Boardman's going to retain the ball. Logan with the 4-2 lead. We're just 3 minutes into the ball game. 5:04 here at Massillon Perry High School. Girls Division I, Northeast Ohio Regional Semifinal game. Youngstown Boardman and our own Lady Chieftains. Looks like they can control the ball, Barry. They don't have any trouble.
Very patient on offense so far, but our defense has been good and patient too, Ed.
Using up a lot of the clock here. We got another traveling violation. Number 31, Liz Hauger, takes the extra step. That's the defense that causes that. Right, these girls have not been doing that on a regular basis all year. You can bet on that.
Well, they probably haven't seen a defense as quick as what ours has been this year, Ed. They've been putting the press on, but we've had no trouble breaking their press. Ball on the wing to Melissa Cooper. She'll wing it over to Katie Smith, and Katie will feed off to Tez Kraft. Back to Katie. She'll take a three-point shot just off the back of the rim. Rebound to Youngstown Boardman.
Again, Logan with the 4-2 lead. Youngstown Boardman with the ball. Nadine Moschella is going to drive it in the middle. Cooper with the quick hands, going to get away with that most of the time because she's so quick. Shelly Cook, 6-2.
You can hear the crowd, folks. I know Ed and I are both excited too. 6-2 in favor of Logan.
Again, Barry, I think, this team speed, we've talked about it so much this year. That's the thing that got us here, a lot of what got us here.
Ed, I see some reluctance on the part of some of these Youngstown girls to take that outside shot, and they've got it open.
Well, they're not real open. There's somebody in their face. An awful lot of time. Got away with a little slip there. It could have been the third traveling turnover violation for Youngstown, but kind of got away with it. One little slip foot.
We've played almost half the period already. Only been 8 points scored. Logan's got 6, Youngstown's got 2.
Very, very deliberate offense here. Get the ball inside to number 31. She goes up strong, but someone comes down stronger. Moschella with the rebound. She goes up. Oh, we got a foul with Tami Hampshire.
I think we got a bad call there, Ed. Tami had her position established, and the girl jumped into her. I was anticipating an offensive foul being called there, but...
Well, again, Barry, part of that's our bias, but it looked like the girl from Youngstown Boardman traveled, and then if you're going to call a foul, you got to remember who initiates the contact. The steal by Logan on the inbounds pass.
Katie wisely holds up. We didn't have the numbers that time. Shelly Cook will ball from outside.
Get in. We got to hit one of those three-pointers to put another nail in this. Tami Hampshire with the good hustle. Stick with it, Tami, and Logan's going to get the ball. No, Logan doesn't get the ball.
But she broke up the fast break that time, Ed. They had the numbers. If that pass would have been completed, it would have been easy 2 points for Youngstown.
Sort of looked to me like it was off the legs of a white ball player, but we have
got a very tight game so far, just about what we expected. Kick ball broken up by Katie Smith.
6-2, 2:45. Really a low-scoring game. The defense, Logan's defense, making Youngstown Boardman play a very deliberate offensive style. They're moving the ball around good, not getting off any shots. The inbound pass, Logan with the tight defense. We're going to try to finally get it in. Barely just beat the 5-second call, obviously. Looks like Logan playing a charged game here so far. They're really on top of things. They're going to have to play excellent from here on in to win them all.
Good quick hands by Kate. Ties her up right here in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Possession error points to Youngstown, but
that's okay. That's
slow down that offense.
Turns the clock around. We get a timeout, Youngstown Boardman.
Youngstown wants a timeout.
We're going to keep it right here. We're looking at 6-2, a pretty low-scoring affair. And
I think Youngstown's overmatched in their quickness and speed. They haven't seen that so far this year, and you know, if we could hit some shots, we'd had a big lead right now. But we'll be satisfied with a 4-point lead right now at this stage of this game.
Couple, about three, I guess three that I've counted, 3 3-pointers taken by Logan. All 3 of them had a chance to go in but didn't. And this game could be a little bit more lopsided than it is. Barry, again, I'm speculating, but it looks like Youngstown Boardman maybe a little surprised themselves at the quickness, the team speed, and the hand speed, and the aggressive defense that the Logan girls played.
Well, they're a young team also, and I don't know how far they got in the tournaments last year, but we're a young team also, but we do have some experience in these post games and postseason games, and you know that may take Youngstown a while to get settled down and get into the flow of the game. And I'm just hoping that we've got a lead big enough that when and if they do make a run at us, we'll have a lead big enough to hold off.
Reading the Logan paper, they were down in their sectional final game to Ravenna, the way I understand it, down by some 12-15 points, and came back to obviously win the game. They wouldn't be here. They're going to kick the ball in. The possession arrow pointed their direction when they held ball. Youngstown Board tried to get the ball in. We're going to get some good tight defense. Finally do get it in. First 3-point shot of the ball game is going to be off. And we got a pushing off foul, number 31, I think, Youngstown Boardman. That is Liz Hauger. They call it
31, yes.
31. That's her first foul. Both teams have now 1 team foul. So Logan's going to take over possession on the common foul. 6-2, 2:19 to go here, first quarter.
Each team kind of feeling each other out right now this first stage of this game, Ed.
That's what a lot of it is. Coop says, hey, give me 3. And boy, I tell you, she hits...
she was off the range that time.
Way off. Back on defense. Not going to give him a chance to get the break.
Good move inside by number 11. That's the coach's daughter. Drew the foul on number 34, I think. Shelly Cook picks up her first, team second foul this first quarter. Just a little over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Got a low-scoring game so far. Logan up 6-2.
2 shots. So Nadine Moschella has a chance to put Boardman back into the ball game, so to speak. She misses her first, she'll have the second. 6-2, right at the 2-minute mark, first quarter here. Girls regional semifinal action. No good. Tess Kraft with the rebound. So Youngstown failed to score in that possession. Melissa Cooper brings the ball down off to Katie Smith on the left side. She goes into the lane and up. No good.
Rebound
she gets her own rebound. She's pushed around.
Fouled inside.
Going to be super aggressive, looks like, on the rebounding part of this game, Barry.
Well, it looks like Katie's found her outside shot's not going to hit tonight. She's got the speed to take it inside and either draw the foul or make the bucket inside.
Of course, that time she missed a shot, got her own rebound, did draw the foul. She was immediately set upon by 3 Youngstown Spartans.
Ball kicked into Tess Kraft on the wing. She'll get it back to Cooper. Into Tami, back to Coop. She'll fake the 3-point shot. Into Tez. Strong move by Tess Kraft.
All right, Tez. Good job, Aimee.
We need balance on this
and
game.
We got her so far. 8-2, 1:30 to go here, first quarter. Logan with a 6-point lead. No foul to play.
Blue ball. Good call by the official. Officials concurred and made the right decision there.
Tell you, they didn't call the offensive foul. Tami Hampshire that time definitely stood her ground, was run into, fell down. I don't know whether she was knocked down or not, but no foul. Tami Hampshire on the little pass to Tess Kraft. She wishes she hadn't tried that. 8-2, 1:15.
That's good defense on the part of Youngstown there to hold Tez up and get into the basket. Ill-advised, though, but that's worked a lot of times for us this year. 8-2, favor of the Lady Chiefs.
Things are working. Things are working on defense. We know that. It's 2 points. Youngstown Boardman has 2 points here in the first quarter. Haven't really even got an awful lot of good shots. Again, you can attribute that to the tight, tenacious is the word that we might use here.
There's the ball inside.
Going to have a foul on Melissa Cooper.
Going to get a foul on Coop. Youngstown has shown good patience in order to work the ball inside, and I think that's a 3rd team foul against Logan. No one's got more than one. I think Tami, Melissa, and Tez each have 1 foul here in the first quarter of play. As always, that's a concern for the Lady Chiefs. Lack of our depth could be detrimental to us if we get in foul trouble.
Liz Hauger is one of the leading scorers for this Youngstown Boardman team. She had 18 against Ravenna in the sectional finals. She has 4 here. and Logan's lead cut to 8-4.
Youngstown's backed out of the press, Ed. I don't think they feel they can press Logan, and they're back in his own defense also.
You're probably exactly right. They don't think they can handle it. Logan had no problem handling the press. So they decided to go out with it. Shelly Cook puts up the three-pointer, no good. Tami Hampshire couldn't get the rebound, shoved around a little bit. Youngstown on the break, but nothing there. They're going to hold it up. 8-4, 24 seconds. Looks like they may go for, well, it doesn't look like they may go for the last shot. They're working the ball around. They're not going to call that foul. Tami Hampshire stands her ground. She gets knocked down.
Very physical underneath the basket there. Two girls hit the deck hard. Logan's got 5 seconds to go with the ball in the hand to Katie, over to Melissa Cooper.
Get in one time. Didn't call the foul at the buzzer. Okay, here we go. We're at Massillon Perry High School. After 8 minutes of play, the score is Logan 8 and Youngstown Boardman 4. We'll be right back after this message from Keith's Men's Shop. There was a foul at the buzzer.
Once again, it's time to ask that never-ending question which occurs each spring in Logan.
Where are you getting your tux?
I get my tux at Keith's.
We are high up above the field. It's a 47-yard field goal attempt by Mr. Jackson here. He's going to kick it, and if my guy shot the range, it's good! 47-yard field goal. 47-yard field goal. That's outstanding.
I'm getting my tux at Keith's.
And that is, I'm going to look that up real quick here, Barry. Go ahead, take over the mic here. I think Zanesville thought that was going to be a fake, Eddie. They didn't even rush the kicker all that time. He had plenty of time and just barely cleared the bar, but that's all that matters. That is a new high school record, Eddie.
So there you have it, according to students at LHS.
The place to get your tux this spring is Keith's.
We're back here at Youngstown. Logan with the 8-4 lead. They got the ball to start the second half, and Coop gets a three-pointer. You're going to give her two. I'm sorry.
Just inside the three-point line, Ed.
Got a little carried away, and this is exciting, Barry. This is state tournament basketball.
We needed to hit that outside shot. That's the first one we've hit yet tonight.
This is some of what we know as March Madness, Barry.
Well, I sure had goosebumps when the Lady Chiefs took the floor tonight, and I don't care how old you are, but if you're a basketball fan, this is what it's all about.
Nadine Moschella puts it up and off the glass and in.
Once again, Logan knocked the ball out of the hands of Youngstown. They've got to be certainly aware of where our Lady Chiefs are at all times tonight.
31, Liz Hauger for Youngstown Boardman is really aggressive on the inside there. She's matched up against Tami Hampshire often on our end of the floor. Can't get it to go.
In and
Shelly
out.
Cook,
Shelly Cook.
Real close. Katie, turn around. There's one coming. Shelly Cook picks her up. This is Nadine Moschella. I like to say that name. Number 21, Kasey Fenton. I'm not saying it right, but I still like to say it.
You're right. You're right.
Aimee Pirone. Kasey Fenton, Youngstown. She's going to drive it toward the basket, kick it back outside. Back to Kasey Fenton. This
Almost
time,
a steal by Tez
Liz
Kraft.
Hogman with the ball. We got no go. Going to have a foul outside on number 20, I think, before the break, before the drive, so it's probably not going to be a shooting foul.
Looked like Tez went for the steal and didn't make it, and tried to get back in the play, and called a foul on Tez.
Non-shooting foul.
That's her first foul.
Boardman going to take it out underneath the basket. 10-6 is the score here. We're in the second period of play. 6:29 to go. Youngstown kicks it in. Right in front of us. Moschella inside. Never want to go Kraft on her. We're going to have a held ball situation. Youngstown going to get the ball back. Boy, I tell you, they're really collapsing on Liz Hauger. She gets the ball inside. We're going to have 3 people on her right now. Nowhere to go. Her best bet might be off and to kick it back outside, Barry, and look for the open outside shot.
Well, they've shown a lot of reluctance to take that outside shot. They're content to try to work it inside. A steal by Melissa Cooper.
She got Tez on the right. Tez up and no good, but gets her own rebound. Going to put it up again strong, and this time no good also.
Knocked loose again.
Alive.
Katie Smith inside. Still can't get it to go down.
The lid on that bucket. We're getting the shots. We're getting the offensive rebounds. That's looking good. We got to get it to go in, though. 10-6, 6:02. First foul on Katie Smith. We got each one of Logan's starters. I got each one of them now with 1 foul, 1 personal foul. That's a total of 5 team fouls. Youngstown Boardman with only 2 personal fouls. So the 1-on-1 going to kick in sometime here, not too far down the line.
A little bit of frustration on the part of the gals there. I think all of them are frustrated missing that chance we had down the other end of the floor there.
Tez with 2 shots and Katie with 1. None of them could go in. Looks like there's almost like there's a lid on that bucket. We match up, you know, Coach Ralph Taylor said to the Logan Daily News reporter, Barry, and it was cited in the Logan Daily last night, got to give credit where credit's due. We match up real well, and it just looks like we match up real well with this team.
Right. Youngstown shows good patience with the basketball.
They
trying
sure
to work
do.
the ball inside. There's an outside shot.
We try to make every possession count. This time,
Shooter's bounce.
she has all the points. I'm sorry, she has 6 of the 8 points. Liz Hauger for Youngstown Boardman. 10-8 now, 5:20 to go. Need a bucket here. Need a bucket this possession. Melissa Cooper says, I'll try to get a 3. And
That's a
does.
three-pointer. Our first one of the night.
That's the way, if you're going to get a bucket on a possession, that's the kind you want to get. Logan with the 5-point lead. 5 minutes to go here, first half. Youngstown on the attack. Both teams have gone with their original starting lineups, and I think, Barry, from what we know before, Logan, of course, is basically plays 5, or can play these 5. We got some, not too much depth, but we got some people on the bench.
Got a foul inside.
Youngstown Boardman, I think, plays the same way. The foul is on. Pick that up, Barry.
I thought they called on Tami Hampshire, but it's on Shelly Cook. It's Shelly's second.
Nadine Moschella goes to the free throw line. She's been there before, missed 2. She now has 2 more attempts. First one off the back of the iron. We saw her shooting in pregame warm-up and didn't miss too many from that range, but has missed 3 in a row.
She's got one more shot coming.
13-9 is the score.
Logan's got a 4-point lead with the basketball with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first half of play.
Get another bucket this possession. Shelly Cook, Melissa Cooper. Melissa just hit the 3-pointer into Katie Smith, and Katie's going to go in strong, up and in.
2 points for Katie Smith. I think we're going to see that happen a lot. They're sagging in on Katie, and Logan also showed good patience there with the basketball to get the good, easy inside shot.
Barry, you and I commented about how good-looking team this Youngstown Boardman was before the game. Good look. They all got their makeup on. They look real good.
Rebound by Katie Smith off a missed shot by number 11, Nadine Moschella. Across the timeline to Melissa Cooper. Into Tez Kraft. She'll take the shot.
Tami Hampshire.
Tami Hampshire hits the shot.
All 5 of Logan's starters now in the scoring column. Good balanced attack, 17-9. 3:52 to go here. First half. Girls Northeast Regional Division I tournament action. 31. Well, she's going to be hitting that all night. We're going to get on her. Liz Hauger.
Got to stay on her.
She has 8. Youngstown has 11.
Sorry, Logan up by 6 with 3:33 to go here in the first period, so first half of play. Ball on the wing to Shelly Cook.
Tell you, Logan
into Tami Hampshire. Melissa Cooper just got knocked on the floor and got kicked. Oh, Melissa Cooper goes from nowhere to steal the ball.
Nadine Moschella on the bucket. Kind of a little breakdown there, but let's get her back. Get her back double.
Got a 4-point margin for the Lady Chiefs.
Melissa Cooper makes a nice move. Tez Kraft, Katie Smith, she's going to go to the bucket.
Got a foul call on number 31. That's the big gun. Liz Hauger's got her first personal foul tonight. Ralph Taylor giving some words of encouragement to Melissa Cooper.
Number 31, Liz Hauger. I got that for a second foul.
You're right. Number 2 on her.
So that could come into play also. She's the big scoring gun, and also been a big gun right now for tonight, at least, for Youngstown.
Into Tez, back out to Melissa Cooper. Over to Tami Hampshire. Nice move by Tami Hampshire. Put the ball on the floor well and was strong to the hole. 2 more for Tami, and it's 19-13 in favor of the Lady Chiefs. It's been a pleasant surprise tonight. Tami hitting that outside shot. Both teams well disciplined, able to.
Well, you can see that. Katie Smith comes down with it. We're going to have the foul on number 21 for Youngstown. Kasey Fenton. That's 14 fouls on Youngstown Boardman. I believe it's number 2 on Kasey Fenton. We'll check the official. That's the first foul, number 21. Well,
that is 14 fouls against.
Missed one somewhere. They got 4 total. Logan with 16 fouls here first half. 19-13. Logan with the ball.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Logan working the ball around the perimeter.
Tez Kraft, get out of that lane, Tez. I thought she had a foot in there.
Tez will take a shot.
A little bit long. No one there to get it except somebody in a white uniform. That's Youngstown Boardman on the attack. Logan back real quick. Shelly Cook going to pick this girl up right outside.
She walked.
We got a traveling violation. Nadine Moschella
took a little jump there just before she took the shot, Ed. The official's right on top of that and made the good call. Of course, I made the call before he did. Logan up by 6, just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half of play.
Tami Hampshire, she's going to play strong here tonight. She goes to the basket strong. That's going to shake them up anyhow. They got to know we got 5 players on the floor.
Steal by the Lady Chiefs and a foul on 21. Melissa Cooper, quick hands, and Tez Kraft in on that play to steal that ball. Ed, I'm excited about this game tonight. It's just a great game to watch. It's number 2 on number 21. I think that's Kasey Fenton.
Melissa Cooper with the ball. Tami Hampshire back to Coop.
Well, they're collapsing inside bad on Katie. She's had 2, 3 players around every time they try to break her across the lane there to get the ball to her.
Got to open somebody else up, Barry. The one good thing about that, they're going to stick on her. We're going to have somebody else open.
They're trying to deny the ball to Katie. She's our big threat.
Tami Hampshire's going to have to play a little
bit. What a shot!
In
Hampshire. That's what you said, is somebody's open. In this case, it was Tami. She puts down 2 more. 8-point lead for the Lady Chiefs with just under a minute to play here.
Youngstown really pressing. They're going to call the foul on Katie, I believe. I'm not sure how they're going to call that, but
yeah, foul
they
on
do.
Katie Smith. 1 and 1. That's 2 on Katie. Wouldn't be surprise me if Ralph Taylor might take her out, or
48 seconds here in the first half.
Maybe at least slow things down for the last 48 seconds here this game. We can ill afford to have Katie pick up 3 fouls in the first half of this ball game.
Whatever the outcome of this 1-on-1, Barry, I think we're going to see the team that gets the ball next and probably going to go for 1 shot. Just got to slow down just some. Number 21 puts it in. Kasey Fenton, her first point of the ball game, brings Youngstown Boardman to within 7, 21-14. Pretty low scoring affair here, considering the games that we played this year. Kasey Fenton puts the second one in also. Youngstown out of that press, so Logan's got plenty of time to get the ball down. 40 seconds to go here, first half action.
A little pressure out on top against Melissa Cooper. Tez Kraft with the ball on top. Looks like Lowe's going to work that last shot. They got the ball out high, working the weave out on top. Katie Smith takes the ball to the hole. She's fouled.
Fouls on number 11, Nadine Moschella.
Dangerous move there. I hate to see Katie get called for an offensive foul, but
well, she was going away from the player with her, so she's in pretty good shape there. First foul on Nadine Moschella.
Girl knows what she's doing.
Katie's going to go to the free throw line. She'll have, I'm sure, a 1-on-1.
27 seconds left. Logan up by 6. Broadcasting from Massillon Perry High School. About a 3-hour drive from Logan if you stop and get a sandwich.
She didn't have
over and back.
That is not an over and back until someone. You can throw the ball from there into here. It's not over and back. Until she touched it. She just let it go and got it back here. Well, forget about that.
Well, we're up by 6 with 20 seconds left to go. Ball inside, stolen by Melissa Cooper. She's got Shelly Cook on the wing. She'll go to the basket, get fouled. They'll call that on number 11, I think. Number 11.
So it looks like Coop's going to go to the free throw line. 9 seconds to go here. First half action. Youngstown Boardman trails by 6. Coop with a chance to make it a little bit more than that. 2 more than that. As a matter of fact, she's going to shoot 2. Coop's first shot is up and no good. It spins around the rim a little bit. Just relax there, Coop. Put this in.
That's very uncharacteristic of anybody on the Chieftains missing 2 shots.
Got 1 second to go on the clock. Ball's going to come in. Youngstown kicks it in. 21-15. We can't afford to foul on this, by the way, Barry. Let's not...
My thoughts exactly. Just what I was thinking about.
Let them get the ball in. It's real tough to get a shot off with 1 second. They do. Oh!
A 3-pointer at the end of the first half for Youngstown. Cut it to 21-18. Logan got beat up here on a similar shot 2 years ago, but the half is Youngstown Boardman 18 and Logan 21. We'll be right back with an LHS TV2 special report right after here from tonight's sponsor, Rish Drugstore.
We all have to buy gifts for someone at one time or another, and Rish Drugstore is just the place to go. Sometimes it's difficult to find just the right gift to fit the occasion, but Rish's carries a fantastic selection of the UNESCO Precious Moments collection, the most outstanding collectible phenomenon in recent years that has brought joy to thousands worldwide. Precious Moments figurines are made for every occasion: birthdays, anniversaries, confirmations, graduations, births, wedding, and much more. These tender tokens of love are handcrafted of porcelain and skillfully hand-painted in soft pastels, and their unspoken message gently reminds us that love and faith will help guide us through the many problems we may encounter, make us smile when we are down, and their warmth and cheer last throughout the year. When you shop Rish's to make your selection, be sure to ask the staff about the Precious Moments Collector Club, and complete your gift with a creative ambassador card from the Rish Drugstore Gift Center in downtown Logan.
We're back here at Massillon Perry High School where the score is Logan 21, Youngstown Boardman 18. When we return, we'll have the unofficial first half statistics. But here's a special report from LHS TV2 on the 1991-92 LHS Language Fair. We'll be back.
We're back here at Massillon Perry High School. The Logan Lady Chiefs and the Boardman Lady Spartans. Logan leading by a score 21-18. 21-18 because of a desperation last-second shot at the end of the first half by one of the Lady Spartans for a three-pointer that got Youngstown within 3 points. We've got some unofficial scoring here so far. Only 3 people will crack the scoring column for Youngstown Boardman. Liz Hauger looks like she has about 8 points. Kasey Fenton had 2 on 2 free throws, and Nadine Moschella has 7. I'm not sure exactly if that's right. That's very unofficial. I think she's got 8. For the Logan Lady Chiefs, Melissa Cooper had 7 in the first half. Tez Kraft kicked in with a bucket for 2 points. Katie Smith had 4. Shelly Cook 2, and Tami Hampshire a strong first half with 6 points. Fouls, difficulty, all the Logan Lady Chiefs have at least 1 with Shelly Cook and Katie Smith 2 each. And in foul difficulty for Youngstown, Nadine Moschella with 2, Kasey Fenton with 2, and Liz Hauger with 2. And Ed, how about your thoughts on the first half of this ball game?
21-15 with 1 second to go in the half, Barry, and the fine little ball player, Nadine Moschella, takes the ball inbounds and puts one up that you can, I guess, you know, not trying to be derogatory, but just an unconscious, just put it up in the air and it hit nothing but net.
We lost a ball game here like that 2 years ago in the last second shot.
They're down by 3, Youngstown Boardman that is, down by 3, but could have been down by 6, and with 21 points, 30 total, 39 points on the board, 6 points is a big spread. 3 points is, at least it's in our favor. It's there.
I was talking to a gentleman from Worcester during halftime, and he said, you guys got a nice team. He says, but what really amazes me is your fan support. He says he couldn't believe how many people from Logan here, and when they come, they do something. They don't just sit on their hands, they make noise. So, you know, it's not just us that recognizes what our hometown fans do. It's people from out of town. And
well, Barry,
I've got a date to meet him Friday night when we play Worcester.
Good deal. I hope we're there. Northeast Ohio Girls Regional Basketball Tournament, Northeast Ohio. And, you know, if that sounds strange to you, it's just the way it goes. Not too many Division I teams down in our area of the state. And, you know, something else that is amazing, you know, it's not like Logan is right next door, and to come all that distance with this many people who are active fans, you're exactly right. And, boy, I tell you, it's good to see them.
Well, I think one nice thing in favor of our school administrators, I think they were very lenient, and the kids that wanted to truly come to the game, I think they had buses lined up so they could come and support this basketball team. This is a once-in-a-lifetime for a town the size of Logan to have a team in the state finals, state tournament like we are. And, you know, if we get much further, you've got to attribute part of the success to our success to these fans.
No doubt about it.
And you can hear them now. They're on their feet, urging the Lady Chiefs on, and here we go with the start of the second half. Logan in front by 3 points, and we'll have the ball to begin the second half of play, and you'll see the action a little closer to you this second half of the ball game. Melissa Cooper with the ball out on top. Good patience on the ball move by Lady Chiefs. Shelly Cook takes a shot from outside and hits a three-pointer. We get him back real quick, Ed. That's the way to get that three-pointer back at the end of the first half.
Good way to start the second half. You might look at it this way, Barry. We got back that three-pointer that Boardman made at the end of the Katie Smith on the break. One-man break, so to speak, and she's going to get the bucket. No! Go in! Go in!
She's fouled.
Fouls on 25, Aimee Pirone, her first, and Katie thought her had the bucket. She's going to get 2 shots, of course.
Well, again, good team speed by Youngstown to catch up with Katie. We haven't seen too many people over the years that can catch Katie on a breakaway, and got to give them credit. They did stop the basket, but picked up a foul, and there's an opportunity for Katie to pick up the 2 points.
So Katie at the free throw line, chance to put Logan up by 8. She has 2 shots. She's going to make them both. The first one's up and in. Second one is up and in. Logan with the 8-point lead.
There's the press we've been so successful with all year.
Yeah, I thought we might see that right now. Just kind of thinking that we might see this. Youngstown with not a whole lot of trouble getting the ball down the floor thanks to Nadine Moschella. Looks like she's going to be a pretty good ball handler.
Rebound by Tami Hampshire on the missed shot inside. You know, it looks like Youngstown, there's a breakaway off the hands of Shelly Cook. Looks like Youngstown may be trying to take the ball strong against Katie to get her some foul trouble.
Yeah, that time we saw number 21, Kasey Fenton, who hasn't really taken the ball inside much, do that.
There it is inside again. Melissa Cooper with the steal.
She got Shelly Cook on the left side. She's going to take it in all the way.
Another foul called.
Draws the foul, if nothing else. That's 3 on Nadine Moschella. Not sure who the foul was on, but tell you taking the ball strong like that, they're going to have to foul you.
I'll tell you, I like our odds putting Melissa Cooper or Katie Smith on the free throw line with 2 shots.
You betcha. We'll take all those we can get.
2 quick fouls here in the second half against Youngstown. Coop misses the first shot.
Barry, we mentioned before about both teams young, and as I look down the roster of the Youngstown Boardman team, they got some of their oldest players on the floor, some juniors and sophomores. 5 people on the board are freshmen. Katie Smith on the rebound off the missed free throw, puts it up and in. That's a tough play, boy, because you're out of position right away.
Well, I thought we'd get 2 points out of that, but I wasn't sure how it would come out. But we'll take them any way we can. 28-18, 10-point lead for the Logan Lady Chiefs. Youngstown Boardman with the ball, working around the perimeter for the inside shot, it looks like.
Still showing a lot of patience. Nadine Moschella puts one up this time. She maybe had too much time. Didn't call the foul, but
good strong play inside tonight by Tami Hampshire. Pass in the corner to Katie Smith. She'll take the ball to the hole.
Puts it up and in. Off the glass shot. Timeout going to be called by. A little bit loud here tonight, but
Youngstown's going to take a timeout.
Youngstown and the Logan fans are on their feet.
30-18 in favor of the Lady Chiefs, and you can hear the crowd, folks.
Coach Ralph Taylor is popped, and so are these Logan fans.
I think you and I are too, Ed.
12
What a game.
Logan with the 3-point lead at halftime have extended it real quickly here. Inside of 2 minutes to 12 points. Outscored Youngstown Boardman
9-zip.
9-zip. Good figure in there. And Youngstown wants the timeout real quick. Kind of an update here on the foul situation. We got now Nadine Moschella, who I think is maybe not the leading scorer for this team, but definitely the spark plug for Youngstown Boardman, has 3 fouls here.
Could be a factor before this game's over.
I don't know this for a fact, but when they got to go to their bench, when Youngstown Boardman goes to their bench, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen and 2 sophomores on the bench. That's not, no matter how good they are, that's not who you want in a game like this.
Right.
You want somebody with some big game experience.
Well, you know Youngstown's got a good team. They're undefeated.
Oh, definitely.
They'll regroup, and I'm sure they'll make a run at us. We just got to play under control and play smart basketball.
Got to keep playing to win.
That's right.
Not the other way around.
Kicked ball, broken up by Katie Smith. 5 minutes and 52 seconds here to go in the third quarter of this ball game.
30-18 is our score. We're at Massillon Perry High School.
Long way to go here yet, folks.
Barry and I, TV2 crew, and geez, who knows how many hundreds of other Logan fans, all with purple on. Pretty sight.
Pretty sight. I see that scoreboard right now. Got a foul on Katie. That's 3 on Katie Smith. Steal by Katie. She makes the basket at the other end on a tough move. She was fouled, didn't get the call. We'll take it 32-18.
Barry, I think you're exactly right. I think we're going to work on Katie. She has 3 fouls, so we might see some switches here. This girl right here with the ball, number 21, Kasey Fenton. She's pretty quick. I think she's going to be heading toward the basket. Nadine Moschella with the ball, has a 3-point shot but doesn't take it. She does, number 21. Cooper keeping the ball alive.
Quick pass to Shelly Cook. Melissa Cooper knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll belong to Youngstown. Good call by the official, good defense by Logan.
5:01 to go here, third quarter action, 32-18, Logan by 14.
I'm anxious to see what we do when we get the ball back. If Ralph Taylor likes to work the ball a little bit to protect Katie just a tad with those 3 fouls she has.
Youngstown really having trouble getting the ball inside. You know, haven't been able to hit the 3-pointer. Haven't really taken too many 3-pointers. You mentioned earlier, it looks like they're kind of leery of taking them.
We can see Logan playing good team defense. Traveling call.
She's going to be driving. She's going to be driving on Katie all the time.
Katie backed off that time. Was wisely didn't want to pick up that 4th foul.
I'll tell you, I'm really surprised they're working on Katie that much. She's obviously an outstanding ball player, but Logan's scoring kind of balanced, and on the offensive end, we've had some other people in the scoring column. Tami Hampshire played an outstanding first half.
Looks like Logan's going to be content to take some time off the clock here. Katie gets some advice from the bench. Working the weave a little bit, back and forth on the outside. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the third period of play.
The ball to Cooper, back to Katie Smith. Katie outside right now, and I think that's part of the reason right there. Going to move some time off the clock, keep Katie out of a situation where she could get into problems. Tez Kraft back to Katie Smith.
Bad pass.
Well, good choice.
Pass. We got the ball back. It's a dangerous pass. Ralph Taylor didn't like that very well at all. He's telling his girls,
settle down a little bit.
Use their heads a little bit, girls. That's a dangerous pass. Cooper into Katie.
3:58 inside of 4 minutes, obviously, to go here in the third quarter. Logan with a 14-point lead. Tez Kraft back to Katie Smith. Katie to Coop over here on our side. She's right down here below us. Coop's going to take a dribble. Back to Katie. Still looking toward the basket all the time.
Double team by Youngstown.
This time, do get it over to Coop.
Back in the corner to Shelly Cook. Back out on top to Katie Smith. Good patience by these Lady Chiefs. Back down the corner here to
Outstanding
Shelly
ball
Cook.
control. The Logan crowd being not only good fans, but knowledgeable fans, really appreciate it. We're going to have an over and back situation. Tez, you got to get the ball.
Looks like the ball is kicked out of bounds to me by number 11, but the official doesn't see it that way. Logan ran off a minute of the clock that way. I'm sure Ralph Taylor wanted better results than that, at least wanted a shot at the basket, but you got to credit Youngstown's good, quick defense on that series. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Tez. Youngstown got the ball inside quickly that time, and
Tez foul, second on Tez. 32-18, 3:09. We're going to have Youngstown Boardman at the free throw line. Going to be shooting 2 shots.
I kind of look for Youngstown to put the press back on here, Ed. That had to be a confidence builder for the way they stole the ball last time they had possession. First free throw for number 31, up and in. That's Liz Hauger. Had a good, strong first half for Youngstown. Second shot off the rim and rebound to Katie. She'll bring the ball across court. Into Tez, back out on top to Melissa Cooper. Good move.
Got away with one there.
Yes, we did. Into Tami Hampshire.
Tami shoved around a little bit inside.
Back out to Melissa Cooper. Yeah, it's a very physical game.
Tell you, they got to get a bucket here. We got to get a bucket on this possession. We can't lose the ball. .238. Logan running some time off the clock. Still looking for the shot.
There it is inside the Tami.
We got a foul on 43 before the shot. That's Sharon White in the ball game.
That's a good call.
First time we've mentioned her name. She has no points her first foul.
I think that's 14 fouls against Youngstown here in the second half, maybe 3.
Scoreboard has it as 3, but that's another consideration. But Logan with 2 team fouls. Tez Kraft, little
inside shot.
Finesse shot. Tez Kraft, and that's the way to use up time. Get the bucket. Nadine Moschella. We got a traveling violation. I saw her walk twice. Logan with the ball.
Call it the second time.
So Logan takes possession. 2:18 to go here. Third quarter
15.
action. Up by, you're right, 15. Boy, I tell you, kept up there just a little bit. Katie Smith in the backcourt to help out Cooper, but they get it over the timeline.
Youngstown's only scored 1 point to second half so far, Ed. That's probably very unusual for them.
Definitely. Melissa Cooper inside of 2 minutes now. Logan using up the clock. Last time down the floor, they got the big bucket. This time, Tez Kraft ought to have an easy one. Can't get it to go in.
Missed the inside shot. The shot was there, though. That's good ball movement.
Yeah, you got to take that shot. There's no doubt about it. You got to take that shot.
There's a shot.
Nadine Moschella, three-pointer.
That'll get you back in the ball game in a hurry. There's this press for Youngstown again.
12-point lead. Melissa Cooper staying cool and calm and collected. That's 4 fouls on Nadine Moschella. Backcourt foul, and boy, I tell you, not a good foul.
That could be a big factor. She's their best ball handler, and has just shown the ability to hit that outside shot.
She's going to have to change her game plan a little bit, no doubt about it. She has 4 fouls.
And that's 14 fouls on Youngstown the second half, too.
Melissa Cooper going to throw it in to Shelly Cook. I suspect they'll take the press off now, I would think.
Minute 30 here to go in the third quarter of the ball game.
Still playing tight defense, Youngstown is, of course. But I would suspect they'll take off the full court press. Nadine Moschella, the spark plug of this Youngstown Boardman team, with 4 fouls.
Good ball handling by Lady Chiefs.
Tami and Melissa Cooper, boy, I tell you, they're showing a lot of class here, Barry.
Everybody's handling the ball. There's a shot in, pass inside to Katie Smith. Won't go for her.
Katie heard footsteps that time. Nadine Moschella is going to come down. She's going to probably pop.
Thinks wisely and pulls back out.
I expected her to come down looking to shoot, and she is right now. Shelly can't get Shelly Cook out of her face. 34-22, 12-point lead.
Steal by Coop.
With the steal. She's going to take it in. Coop, take your time. Take it in easy. Get the shot.
She drew the foul edge. You can see that coming all the way.
No doubt about it. She used her head. Theresa Valley, 5'11" sophomore, into the ball game. That's 5 team fouls. That'll send Coop at the line with 2 free throws. She missed her last 2.
34-22 in favor of the Lady Chiefs with 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ed, we talked about how important it was for the Lady Chiefs to get out for a good start to the first quarter of the game, and they've sure done here in the second half. I kind of thought after that big basket at the end of the first half by Youngstown that we might come out a little flat this second half, but no problem. We outscored them. Well, they've only got 3 points the second half here.
That's true.
Outscored them 16-3, or 13-3. You outscored them. Coop misses them both, which is unusual. She's missed 4 in a row.
She's missed 5 in a row, Bear.
5 in a row? Well, thank you.
One from the first half. 4 in a row this half. Nadine Moschella puts it up. It's going to be short. Off to Melissa Cooper. Melissa's going to hold it up.
One shot will play.
Look at the clock. 20 seconds to go here, third quarter. Katie Smith out of the top of the circle. 12 seconds. She's looking at the clock. Gives it off to Tez Kraft. Tez to back to Coop. Coop going to take it in. Katie going to drive into the basket.
Won't go. She draws a foul, Ed.
51, Theresa Valley, her second, and 16 fouls. So Logan's going to spend the entire fourth quarter in a bonus situation.
We got 2 seconds.
But you got to make them.
Got to make these free throws. We could be very, very comfortably ahead if we made our free throws here the second half. But I'll tell you, I'll take a 12-point lead with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Katie Smith at the free throw line. He's out to go. I'm going to give him to her right now, so she don't make a liar out of me. She has 2. 2 seconds to go. We're at our end of the floor, so let's hope we don't send any more of them unconscious three-pointers. 12-point lead. Make that 12-point lead. Not a good free throw shooting night for the Logan girls.
Ralph Taylor kind of shaking his head in frustration there.
It could always come back to haunt you. The second one is rattled around and not in, and the clock's going to expire here, third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, 1 more quarter left. It's regional semifinal game. Logan leads Youngstown Boardman 34-22. We'll be right back after these important messages.
Once again, it's time to ask that never-ending question which occurs each spring in Logan.
Where are you getting your text?
I'm getting my text at Keith. I'm getting my text at Keith. I'm getting my text at Keith.
So there you have it, according to students at LHS.
The place to get your text this spring is Keith.
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Just the start of the fourth quarter. Nothing's happened. Youngstown's had the ball. No shots taken. Logan up by 12 points. Shot outside by Youngstown. All rebounded by Youngstown. Back outside, and they'll set it up again. As you commented during the break that we're only 2 for 9 from the free throw line, which is probably our worst shooting percentage of the year from there.
Youngstown Boardman now using up a lot of time themselves. They definitely got it. They have to score each time down the floor. And they're still showing that patience, but
steal!
Melissa Cooper with the good hands. She's going to go in this time, uncontested more or less, and the Coop puts it in.
2 more. 14-point lead for the Lady Chiefs. 7 minutes to go, folks, and it's a big play there to break what momentum Youngstown may have had going here to start this.
On the year.
Yeah, Logan shooting 68% from the free throw line for the year, and only about 22 here today. They are in the 1-on-1. They're going to be in the 1-on-1 for the entire fourth quarter. So that's going to be a consideration here. Coop gets one in the eye, and number 31 for Youngstown gets it. Well, Tez Kraft. Oh, right, Tez. That's the way to go, baby.
That brought this crowd alive, too, Ed. That's a big, strong rebound, and Cooper says, let's slow it down. Cooper caught a ball in the nose on that rebound exchange in there. And Tez Kraft comes from nowhere to maintain possession for the Lady Chiefs.
I guess it's appropriate right now to say Ted's all right, or Coop's all right. She's a hard-nosed kid.
Logan continuing to show good patience to work the ball on the outside.
She's getting hassled big time, too, Melissa Cooper is. Number 21, Kasey Fenton on Coop like
glue.
I was going to say Scotch tape, but Katie Smith underneath the basket. She's fouled. She's going to get up, though. Youngstown on the break, 2 on 3, and Nadine Moschella puts it up, no good, off the bucket.
Coop blocks her. Oh, excuse me. Tez Kraft on the block.
That's 3 on Tez, but, probably a good choice there.
Yep. We're a long ways away from the action here, and as Father Time has taken over, we've lost some range on the eyesight here. We've got to get the players mixed up here a little bit, but
is that what causes
we're doing the best we can.
I tell you, I might be sweating under these glasses, too, steaming up a little bit. Fouls on Tez Kraft, 3-pointers.
A little less than 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Logan up by 14 with Youngstown Boardman at the line. Makes the first one.
Kasey Fenton 3 for 3 from the free throw line. She has 3 points. Has one more coming. 23 for Youngstown Boardman. They got a chance to make it 24. Cuts the Logan lead to 12. 36-24, 5:52 to go. That's a whole lot of time, Barry.
Here's the press.
Youngstown back in the press. They get the ball into Katie. I imagine Katie going to give it up. She's going to bring it over the timeline herself. Look around. Melissa Cooper makes a move. Katie going to go to the basket. Basket strong. She's going to get the bucket and the foul.
Good play by Katie Smith to draw the foul, makes the bucket. She's had those rattled around the rim all day, and she's been fouled continually inside and finally got the call, Ed.
She had a little trouble getting the ball in the hole on some of those shots, but that's not all her fault, obviously. She's got a lot of people playing real tight again her. Katie's free throw is no doubter.
3-point play for the Lady Chiefs the conventional way.
15-point lead, 5:31. Nadine Moschella. I want to keep reminding you, Barry, I wish I could tell these girls, each one individually, this team was behind 15 late in the game against Ravenna and came back to win. I don't want that to happen. Melissa Cooper kind of used her head on that one. That was all there was to it. Katie Smith above her head.
What a play by Cooper and Katie Smith. Alley-oop off the layup. 2 more for the Lady Chiefs. We're up by 17 points. And I don't see any quitting in the Lady Chiefs right now.
There ain't no quitting now. They got the Mo going and 180,000 purple-clad fans. Well, maybe not that many, but
it sounds like it.
Oh, botch.
Rebound by Melissa Cooper. She'll slow it down. Good move by Coop. Clock's on our side, Ed. We're up by 17 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play here.
Number 51, Theresa Valley, the biggest girl on this team for Youngstown Boardman, reports into the game. They might get some height in there, get some rebounds. Katie all the way in, no good. They're going to call the basket. Good! Whoa!
We're seeing a clinic right now, folks. Katie had a tough half that first half of this ball game, and she's taking the ball to the hole and the score. I don't know how many points the second half, and she's drawing foul after foul.
She got a fudge. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 points in the second half here, and she's getting beat around. 43-24, Logan with a 19-point lead. Biggest lead of the ball game, of course, and they got a chance to make it an even 20. And it is an even 20-point lead for Logan here. Late in the ball game, 4:35.
Little token pressure here. They back out of it. Important for us to just play good, steady defense, run some clock, don't foul, let them take it in like that.
Okay.
They're going to score sometimes, but
Boy, I tell you, I don't like to see that, though. I don't like to see them score at all.
Not so quick, but
They got 8 points here in the second half. That's too many. Shelly Cook going to take it into the bucket.
Oh, wow!
It's good. They're going to let it go.
I think Youngstown was kind of sitting on her heels thinking we were going to run some clock that time, and Shelly Cook takes it right to the hole.
You know, right now on the offensive end of the floor, they're going to be looking for Katie Smith, and boy, I tell you, we got to reload with 4 other players on the team. Shelly Cook says, "Hey, I'm here too, guys." 3-point shot, no good. Off the. I tell you, we read in the paper about this is just a 3-point shooting team. Boy, I haven't seen a whole lot of that.
Neither team has hit well from the outside today. Tami Hampshire may be hurt, Ed. She tripped on the way down the floor here, favoring that right ankle a little bit.
Melissa Cooper says, "Hey, you're going to give it to me? I'll take it!"
2 more for the Chiefs.
I tell you, this is not just a Katie Smith clinic. This is a Logan girls basketball clinic.
I really think Youngstown thought we're going to take the air out of the ball and sit on it, and they've opened up the inside. They've drawn the defense out and opened the lane up.
They did. Logan slowed it down a little bit, run a couple minutes off of it, but I'm glad they're back at their game. You know, you can't do that for 12, 15 minutes.
Right. It's a good move inside, but off the rim, Kraft rebounds it.
Nadine Moschella, she steals the ball. She's going to keep a hold of it. She can't dribble.
Kraft finally went to sleep there just a tad. Forgot about where this girl was. There's that air ball.
Kraft with the rebound.
Gets it to Melissa
now.
Cooper.
She got 4 times. Logan wants a timeout, and they get the timeout. They're going to try to settle down a little bit. Take a breather.
We got 2:51 left in the ball game. Logan up by 22. I like our chances, Ed.
You betcha.
You can look at the crowd right there.
There you go, people. We're going to be back here the way it looks as of right now. We're going to be back here on Friday night. We'll have Logan versus Worcester or Cuyahoga Falls. That game follows this one here at Youngstown Boardman. Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m. We'll have it on here by tape delay. And Monday at 7 p.m. So if you can't make it here, we hope you can because everybody else will be out of town. Last one out of town, close the gate.
We want to be sure and thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Rich Drugstore and Keith's Men's Shop. Please, if you would, think of our sponsors and patronize them as you see fit. They've contributed financially in order for us to broadcast these games for
Hey, hand up! Oh, wait a minute.
Most fun I've had at a girls' high school basketball game my entire life.
Me too. This is a lot of fun. I'm sweating.
Well, I was sweating before this game. I was nervous about this game.
22-point lead.
It's not over yet, but I like our chances, Ed.
Melissa Cooper to throw the ball in. Logan with the ball in the 22-point lead. Katie Smith with the ball. Boy, couldn't be in better hands. 2:46. You can run some time now because you can do this. You know, this prevents a lot of things if you try to run some time right now. Among other things,
There's a steal.
You know, injuries. Nice move.
Good,
nice
solid move
in
inside.
There. Number 21, Kasey Fenton. She gets her first bucket of the ball game. She has 6, 4 of them on free throws. Logan's lead cut to an even 20. 2:23, 2:21, 2:20 to go here in the ball game. Shelly Cook has it. You're going to see the foul on number 31, Liz Hauger. That's 3 on her. Logan now in a 1-on-1 and have been for some time. Haven't had a chance at it, but they're in a 1-on-1 situation.
Logan hasn't substituted yet this evening. Yeah, they've gone to their starting 5 all night.
They're holding up.
I'm impressed. Played a good, hard game. They played smart tonight. Of course, they get good guidance off the bench. Ralph Taylor and assisted by Jim Myers and Drew Schultz. I'm sure they've been a big help to Ralph all year.
Shelly Cook has a 1-on-1. 2:16 to go in the ball game. Logan by 20. 20.
Coop brings it out, sticks it up.
Go in! Oh! Coop again, the offensive rebound on the free throw. You don't see that too often.
There's
Nadine
a bomb.
Moschella, she puts up a 3 and it goes in. She's got the range now. She has 3 3-pointers in the ball game and a total of 14 points.
Gets the lead back to 19.
19-point lead for Logan. Melissa Cooper going to take it to the hoop, give it to Kraft. Ted puts it in!
Well, we're in position. We can give them 3. We'll take 2 all night long. Less than 2 minutes to go. We're up by 21 points. Ralph Taylor says, don't shoot. Nice shot.
Going to give it to her. Going to give her the 3-pointer, I think, right now, and I think you can do that.
Logan's first substitution tonight. Robyn Wallace comes in the ball game, gives Shelly Cook a breather. Played a good game. Ralph Taylor gives her a high five and a nice hug. Well-deserved hug by Ralph Taylor.
21-point lead. Youngstown Boardman kicks it in underneath their own basket. Finally do get it in. We got number 31. And going to have a foul on Melissa Cooper, I think. I'm sorry. Foul is on Melissa Cooper. Her second, way I have it. We'll look to make sure. That is her second. Number 31, Liz Hauger, goes to the free throw line. She'll have
2 shots.
2 shots. Chance to add a couple. She does 1. Logan now 52 to 32. 131, the critical thing in the ball game right now.
Well, the third quarter was the turning point of this ball game. Logan came out, just turned it up a notch, and I think they outscored them something like 13-1 there for a while, and took a small lead to a big lead.
Third quarter was, like you said, right there at the beginning of the second half. We talked about for a good start in this game, but when they're up 3, I thought they might be in trouble because the three-pointer at the end of the first half fouls on number 21.
Well, it certainly fired up this Youngstown team. They went into the locker room yelling, hooping, and hollering like they'd won this ball game, but Logan came out and says, just a minute, folks, we got another half to play here. We get the ball. We come down, the first shot we take is a three-pointer to get that 3 points back, and that kind of answered what they did at the end of the first half, and it's been all Lady Chiefs ever since then. Coop at the free throw line to shoot 1-1.
Cooper at the free throw line. She's going to have a 1-on-1. She's had a rough time there tonight, Perry. She's 0 for 5. Jana Grimm into the ball game.
Checking in for Tami
Hampshire out.
Gets a nice pat on the back from Ralph Taylor. These girls have played hard tonight.
Tami leaves the ball game with 6 points, but that's just a small part of her contribution to this Logan win tonight.
Well, she demonstrated she hit that outside shot early in the game, and it loosened things up inside. As you can see the second half, as Katie was able to drive to the hole and make numerous baskets here in the second half.
Finally hits a free throw. She's 1 for 6, and that's very unlikely. Lisa Cochran and
so Krista McGhee ready to check in also.
Krista, I believe, is going to report in for
Tess Kraft.
For Coop. So Lisa Cochran in for Tess Kraft. Krista McGhee sits on the bench, and at the scores table, she's probably reported in for Melissa Cooper. So we're going to have a whole new group of underclassmen in the ball game. Katie Smith, senior, stays in. Melissa Cooper, second shot, no good. Katie with the rebound. Off the glass and in.
Nice soft touch inside. 55-33. This game has been out of reach for a long time.
Gonna have a foul on Lisa Cochran.
I think they're calling Jana Grimm, Ed, not to step on your toes, but...
we did that last week. Jana gets in there, doesn't she?
Number 44. Wants to get her name in the paper. We'll get her on TV, though.
Lisa Cochran.
You were right.
Foul.
My mistake. I stand corrected. Logan wants and gets a timeout just to regroup and set the defense for the final minute and 10 seconds of the ball game.
Okay, here you go, people. This is we're going to be back here, no doubt, Friday. We're going to be back here. You're going to be back here too, I hope. But if you can't be, or even if you are, watch the game 2 or 3 times. Tape it at home. Keep it for your archives.
Over and over.
Over and over and over. You can run it again all summer. Get tired of baseball? Turn it on.
What's the Barry and Ed show?
You can turn down the volume.
Oh, of course. I do.
We got a timeout here at where are we at? Massillon Perry High School. There we go. Massillon Perry High School, Massillon, Ohio, or the outskirts of Canton, Massillon. It all kind of blends together up in this part of the state. We come back to play, and we're going to have number 3, Mimi McNally. She's going to be at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. She was fouled.
Katie Smith, the only starter from Logan, still in the ball game, and that's only because we're limited with our number of substitutions by 4.
All right. Mimi McNally gets her first point. She's a freshman, a 5'1" freshman guard, gets her first point, and probably in sectional play ever, or regional play ever, excuse me, and the second one is no good. Lisa Cochran with the rebound. Katie Smith, she's going to be ganged up on. A little bit of a misdirection there and a little bit of confusion. Just relax, girls. Let's finish this game out with our normal style. We will. Held ball situation. The arrow points in Logan's direction. So Robyn Wallace is going to throw it in. 54 seconds to go. Logan with a 21-point lead. Looks like we're in.
We are in.
we're in, and by in I mean right now we're in the regional finals. That will be against the winner of the second game here tonight. That will be Friday night here, same place, Massillon Perry High School, 7:30. Krista McGhee, Katie Smith. Katie guarded real closely by number 51, Theresa Valley. She's going to be fouled. Katie going to go to the free throw line.
Katie might have stowed a finger on that play, Ed. I think she just gave us a wink, Ed. Good team effort by the Lady Chiefs, but Katie just took over that third quarter. Came out, had 3 fouls on her in the first half, and didn't seem to bother her a bit. Came out and played a strong second half.
Well, she not only, you know, she's very, like everything else, she's good at everything else. She's a smart ball player, too. She gets 3 fouls. She just turns it down one notch, knows where to play at, what level to play with 3 fouls.
Hasn't picked up a foul here in the second half of play.
Number 15 into the ball game, Becky Youngstown gets her first bucket for Youngstown Boardman. 16 seconds to go. Logan with a 20-point lead.
Shelly Cook come in for Katie Smith. Katie will get a nice round of applause and a standing ovation from this crowd.
Robyn Wallace throws it in. We got a foul before on the throw in. We got a hold. Foul on 34 in the blue. Foul on Shelly Cook. Well, we'll come back down to... No, that's not right. What am I thinking about here? Krista McGhee goes to the free throw line. Her first attempt, first chance to score here tonight. Let's get him, Krista. 1-1. First one is up and off the rim and no good. Jana Grimm hustles after the ball, doesn't get it, but Logan's going to retain possession. 15 seconds to go right here in this ball game. Logan will be back.
Friday night. And we'll be here. Ball knocked away. 10 seconds to go here in the ball game.
We get a block on Robyn Wallace. Robyn trying to draw the foul, but got there just a little bit late. Good hustle. Robyn's first foul. And Barry, this is important right here. It didn't turn out to be, but Youngstown Boardman not yet in the 1-on-1. They're taking the ball out of bounds right now with 8 seconds to go in the game. Have never been in the 1-on-1.
Bomb from the outside, hit a three-pointer. Ball game is over, folks.
McNally hits a three-pointer to end this ball game, and she's as happy as if they won. That's a personal thing, of course. With the final score, here we are, Youngstown Boardman 39 and Logan 56. We'll be right back with some unofficial stats, an interview with Coach Ralph Taylor, and some closing comments after this from Rich's Drugstore.
We all have to buy gifts for someone at one time or another, and Rich's Drugstore is just the place to go. Sometimes it's difficult to find just the right gift to fit the occasion, but Rich's carries a fantastic selection of the UNESCO Precious Moments collection, the most outstanding collectible phenomenon in recent years that has brought joy to thousands worldwide. Precious Moments figurines are made for every occasion: birthdays, anniversaries, confirmations, graduations, births, wedding, and much more. These tender tokens of love are handcrafted of porcelain and skillfully hand-painted in soft pastels, and their unspoken message gently reminds us that love and faith will help guide us through the many problems we may encounter, make us smile when we are down, and their warmth and cheer last throughout the year. When you shop Rich's to make your selection, be sure to ask the staff about the Precious Moments Collector Club, and complete your gift with a creative ambassador card from the Rich's Drugstore Gift Center in downtown Logan.
Hey, we're back here. This is Ed Fickle along with Barry Metzler and head coach Ralph Taylor. Congratulations on tonight's win, Coach.
Hey, thanks a lot, Mr. Fickle, but I tell you what, all the credit goes out to the girls and, to TV2 coming up here and doing the game, and the people that couldn't make it tonight because of work stuff, and they'll be able to see the game on TV, possibly tomorrow or the next day. So that's what it's all about.
Coach, you mentioned in last night's Logan Daily that you felt you're pretty evenly matched with this team. How do you feel now after the outcome?
Well, I tell you, coming in, I thought we were a lot better defensive team than some teams were giving us credit because, when we got the large leads, I felt at times maybe we backed off a little bit. But you know, tonight when we got, they came within 3 in the second half there, and I tell you what, the girls really got after it and held them to, 30-something points. And, they've been giving up right around that all year. So I tell you what, the girls came out and did a tremendous job.
Ed and I kind of commented, we thought maybe that three-pointer at the end of the first half might take some wind out of our sails, but we came back right at the start of the second half and hit a three-pointer of our own and kind of broke their momentum.
Well, we knew we had the ball coming back out in the second half, and we told them that, they would come out fired up because they did hit the shot. But if we could come out and make some kind of point, even if we could get a foul shot, then we could get the momentum back. And, Shelly came out and buried the 3, and, from then on, we just got on that nice run.
Right.
Can you believe all these fans from Logan, Ralph? We walked into the gym and nothing but purple.
Hey, it's just like I've been saying all year, we got the greatest fans in the world. It's just like no matter where we got, where we go, we're the home team.
3 hours away and they got 3/4 of the place.
Hey, that's right, and there was a couple of pep buses, and I think that's staying a lot for the young kids of Logan also. They got out of school early today and made this trip, and they're going to be tired tomorrow. But I tell you what, these girls really appreciate them showing up.
No, we sure enjoy watching. Again, Coach, congratulations.
Ralph, it looked like our press in the second half really turned things around for us too. Ed and I've commented the defense has created offense for you all year, and you mentioned that our defense may be underrated, and I think they played a great game tonight defensively.
Well, that's true, Barry. What happened is we were able to get a couple steals and we converted. What we were trying to do is put full court press on when we made the foul shots, but they didn't fall early for us, and we couldn't get it, any kind of rhythm right there. But we got going in that third quarter, made that nice run, and pulled away by about 14. And I tell you what, the girls really started playing with a lot of confidence, and Shelly started hitting her shots. We were trying to spread things out. Shelly had enough confidence in herself to take the ball to the bucket and score and got fouled. So and she's been doing that all year, and it was just a tremendous effort by the the whole team.
Well, again, Coach, congratulations on a great win, and we'll be back here Friday night.
Hey, I tell you what, like you and I have always said, it's here for the kids, and you guys spent your time to come here for the kids, and that's what it's all about. And they appreciate it. And I tell you what, as a teacher and a coach, I really appreciate Mr. Pickle.
Well, we appreciate you, Ralphie. Congratulations.
Okay,
we'll
thanks a lot.
Friday night.
Yes, sir. Hey, we're going to be here.
We'll be here too.
We'll be here too.
Go ahead, do your snacks. Thanks.
Yeah. Congratulations, Ralph.
Thank you.
Good job.
Leave it. Go do your stuff. Okay. Go ahead, do your stuff. Go.
Okay, we're back here at high school. We'll just give you some final stats, especially Logan stats, scoring for tonight. Melissa Cooper ended up the game with 14. Tez Kraft was 6. Katie Smicks, we have her for 23. These are unofficial, but probably close. Shelly Cook was 7. And Tami Hampshire was 6. So that's going to be it. That's going to be it from where are we at? Massillon Perry High School, where Logan wins this game 56-39 against Youngstown Boardman to gain the Division I Girls Northeast Region Finals. Friday night, right here, 7:30. We'll have it for you on Saturday morning and again Monday evening, but we want to see you here. So for Barry Metzler and for me and Craig Nixon and Shelly and BJ and Aimee and Brian, and we got everybody in there, and we'll be back Friday. Some of us will. I'll be. Barry will. So we'll see you then.